Hello, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is news time again from this very good channel. Welcome back. How are you all doing? Hope you're good. I pray that God will be with you in your endeavors. Today, we have another update for you. And I want you to, after listening to it, you drop your opinion and suggestions you have so that Biafra will be free. And that's just it. Okay, let's go there.
When you are influential, you are influential. For the first time, Simon Ekpa political party in Finland, YPP, has lost election because most of the electorates are demanding for the release of Simon Ekpa. Most stakeholders in his political party are demanding for his release. Now, the Finnish people know how influential Simon Ekpa is. The Finnish people know Simon Ekpa's contribution to their political party and to the development task right at large. The people are now coming out to say that we will protest until Simon Ekpa is released. That every election that will be conducted in that locality, in that region, his political party would lose out until the Finnish government restricts him. Until the Finnish government lifts his restrictions, or wherever he is, the people want to see him, speak to him. And yet, some persons in the Nigerian states are saying, hey, this one is terrorist, that one is terrorist, that one is inciting people, this one is doing that, that one is. But some persons in Finland knows the impact of this young man. And the president, Alexander Stubb, is now in disarray. For the first time in how many years that the political party has lost election just because the people are saying, we want to see him. Release him, let him go. He's guilty of all the charges. He's innocent. He's innocent of all the allegations leveled against him. I believe that the Finnish government themselves should not be used as tools against a certain country that does not want freedom. Freedom comes with a lot of struggles. In a video being circulated online, the Finland president, Alexander Stubb, also acknowledged the impact of freedom. That freedom does not come on a platter of gold. You have to strive, you struggle, you get freedom. So when you see people pushing for freedom, you don't just discard them. It shows that Mazi Simon Ekpa is highly influential wherever he finds himself. For YPP, the ruling party in Finland, to lose election just because of one man. Just because of one man. And you sit here and say, the man is not influential, the man is that, the man is this. But people over there are not seeing it that way. People over there are seeing the robust impact of that man. They are seeing how impactful that man is. If the man, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is not influential to the people in the Finnish society, YPP will not lose election. Now they are now running helter skelter just to lift the restriction or whatever ban placed on Simon Ekpa, just because of that effect of losing another election in Finland. Don't be used by enemies of freedom. There are enemies of freedom around, across every nooks and crannies. Those that don't want the Israelites to go, those that don't want the Igbos to exit the one Nigeria, and yet the one Nigeria has done nothing good to them. And yet the one Nigeria has been an enemy to the freedom of these people. But the question is that for how long can we continue to remain in this quagmire? For how long can they continue to be a slave? Just because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not in the radar, and it's likewise. Today we've seen killings in Southeast. We've seen killings across every nooks and crannies of Nigeria. As it stands now, the Nigerian state is bleeding. It's bleeding. I thank God for the Finland people for coming out to express their mind. Not by violence, but in displeasure. By making sure that the ruling party in Finland, YPP, lose election. It's also a form of protest. That why are you holding this man? What atrocities has this man committed? What offense has he committed? What offense? You are holding someone because they say he do like this, he do like this, he do like this, yet with no concrete facts. The Finnish people should continue the Finnish people should continue to air their displeasure by making sure that if there is any election in Finland today, the ruling party should lose again until when the needful is being done. This is a man who single-handedly stood for the election of President Alexander Stubb. He was busy campaigning around, going around to villages, communities, cities, campaigning in support of the current president. And yet the current president has allowed himself to be used by the enemies who don't want freedom, who want everyone, who want an average Igbo person to become slaves in this contraption. For how long can the people continue to remain slaves in this contraption? The Finnish president needs to come to Nigeria and see things for himself and see why the people are saying they are tired of the one Nigeria system. They are tired of the current situation happening in Nigeria. He needs to come out and see for himself. For how long can the people continue in this mess? For how long can people continue in this quagmire? The Finnish government are now licking their wounds now. They are licking their wounds. They are licking their wounds just because of the impact of one man. If you don't acknowledge the impact of this man, I am sorry to say you might, if the ruling party in Finland, the YPP, would continue to lose and lose elections. If you want to make yourself available to be used by enemies of the state, by enemies, this is a lesson to the Finnish government that at this time you ought to do the needful. You have to do the needful. Do the needful. And what is the needful? Let this man off the hook. Let him off the hook. There are no evidence to back it up that with all the allegations leveled against him, no evidence at all. If you don't do the needful, you might still lose plenty and more elections just because of one man. Just because of one man. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please like this video, share, comment for more political discourse. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a wonderful edition of Politics on the Street today. Today, it's no news that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is set to commission the first Biafra Washington Embassy. Some persons are of the view that what has Dr. Ngozi Orabueze done to the history and to the struggle. Now she's bringing what she has done, that Donald Trump is set to commission this embassy. And so and then we've seen some persons come out to say that that embassy is just a jamboree. Such thing will never come into reality. Such thing will never come into existence. But the truth of the matter is that these people, are they not tired of the Fulani killings, mines in Nigeria? Are they not tired? Just of recent, some days ago, a Fulani invaded Plateau State and killed over 16 people. Plateau State is now a mine zone whereby the Fulani can easily perpetrate their acts. And now nobody, even the government, is not coming out to condemn this killing. We don't know if the government indirectly or directly, they are the ones sponsoring this killing. And now we've seen someone who has taken over this freedom, this agitator, all to ourselves to make it a reality. And yet some persons are still coming out to condemn this woman, saying that this woman cannot lead the Biafra struggle. Then tell me, who is then fit to lead the struggle? Now that Mazi Samonepa has been given some restrictions of social media, and now we've seen someone who has come out of our own free will to lead this struggle, and some Igbo leaders are saying that will not become a reality. What does the Ohaneze Indigo really want? What does the Igbo's elders who have been bribed by this government, what do they really want? They want everybody in the entire race to be wiped out, so that nobody can come out and speak about the illegal mines in the southeast, where army, where we've seen some identified persons being killed on a daily basis. And now nobody is coming out to condemn the killing. And yet Dr. Ngozi Odabuezi is making moves. And yet we've seen leaders, the Igbo leaders, coming out to condemn that move. The truth of the matter is, the enemy of a man is within his household. And we've seen that those who are against the Biafra struggles are not even outsiders. They are they are mostly people, even from the Igbo race. When Dr. Ngozi Odabuezi announced that they are set to commission the Washington DC Biafran embassy, and that it will be done by the US President Donald J. Trump. We've seen Bianca Ojukwu tweet saying it is a lie from the pit of hell. Why don't you wait until that becomes a reality? Why can't you wait until it becomes a reality? The same people that was being used to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi all the way from Kenya, the same people that was being used to orchestrate the illegal arrest of Mazi Samuel. And now we've seen a woman championing this case, this cause for referendum. And those who were supposed to champion this cause for referendum have even sold out in the freedom. They've sold out. What is it? Indigo have sold out. Southeastern governors have sold out, despite the killings in their domain, despite what is happening in their domain. Nobody is coming out to confront the government and tell them enough is enough. What we have today is people who are only after their own tummy, their own stomach. Is this how Mazi Nnamdi stood for the Biafra cause? Mazi Nnamdi stood for it with his life, despite the pains that man is going through today. The man has not renounced the struggle for Biafra. The man has not renounced the struggle for the agitation. But yet, we have some elders who claim they are Igbo elders. They are neither there or there. All what they do is today, Biafra in the morning, and then they will agitate for Biafra in the morning, and at night they are having meetings with those in the presidency just to scuttle the struggle. I am saying it here that nobody born of human can scuttle the struggle, because already the Biafra struggle is an ideology that can never be wiped out. It's an ideology starting from the days of Odumegu Ojukwu until date. It is still waxing stronger. Or those people who are saying Biafra is dead, who are saying Biafra is dead, are they not tired of slavery? Are they not tired of the Fulani crimes? Benue State has now become a death trap for people. Plateau State now, so many atrocities that these Fulani people have committed, and the Igbo leaders cannot come out and express their own grievances to it, cannot come out and condemn all this. Rather, we've seen them taking sides just because they want to become slaves to the Fulani, just because they want to become errand boys to the Fulani. But the question is, how long can we continue in this shenanigan? How long? Can we continue in this shenanigan? To me, it is a shenanigan. It is it is a shenanigan in the sense that you cannot continue to live in a country where we have murderers. We cannot continue to live in a country where there is no rule of law. The Fulani that has killed a lot of people till now has not been brought to book. The Fulanis have not been brought to book. Rather, Ekpai and government is not even making plans that this whole killing thing would end soon. No plans from the government. No plans from the government that this whole killing would end anytime soon. And now we've seen Igbo leaders also not coming out to air their displeasure. Rather, they are indirectly supporting the government to buy. Are we going to sit down and watch until everyone is being butchered in the southeast? This is what Mazi Nabikano predicted. Mazi Nabikano predicted all of this, and now it is happening. It is happening that the Fulani is bent to Islamize Nigeria, and today is it not happening? It is happening. We've seen it. And the Fulanis want to Islamize Nigeria, and they think people will sit down and not speak out, just like the Igbo leaders have sat down and they are not saying anything to it. It is really a show of shame. It is a show of shame. If at this stage the government and the Igbo leaders cannot come out and speak up against the injustice of the one Nigeria. And kudos to Dr. Ngozi Orabeze for launching this Biafran embassy. Kudos to you. Kudos to you, man. Thank you for watching this podcast.